This is Pradeep and this is one of the many Selenium tutorial videos available on seleniumframework.com. In this video, we are going to see how headless testing would help test automation and speed up the execution time and also provide lots of other benefits like running on a continuous integration server and so on. In this video, we are going to see how to download a Phantom.js headless web engine. We're going to see how to configure it on a Windows environment, set it in the path, and we are also going to write a simple Cucumber scenario, or we might be using an existing Cucumber scenario to execute on Phantom.js and see the results execute headless. So I'm assuming that you would have gone through the page which talks about the headless testing, and so we are going to focus on getting into the hands-on for downloading Phantom.js to start with. So if you visit phantomjs.org, you would find download button here. Go ahead and click that button and you can go ahead and download this, and you can save it to any of the folders on your machine. In my case, I have downloaded to the folder Selenium Framework Softwares. As you can see, I've already downloaded it once. So I'm going to cancel this, but go ahead and you might have to click save. So once you have downloaded it, we might have to extract the Phantom.js. So here is a folder where I've already extracted the Phantom.js zip file. Let me go back. This is the file, and this is where I have extracted it. So if you see the folder structure, it has a phantomjs.exe and a bunch of other files. The phantomjs.exe is what matters to us. Now once we have downloaded it, we will need to set this in the Windows path variable. So the way you would go to Windows path variable, this is Windows 7, is you right click on properties and then go to advanced system settings, environment variables, and hit P on your keyboard and it will take you to the path variable on the system variables section. Click edit and append the URL. In my case, as you can see, I have appended Selenium Framework Softwares Phantom.js and Windows, which contains the phantomjs.exe. Okay, so with that said, go ahead and say OK for all of the windows that appear, and to check if that went through fine, let's open the command window and type Phantom.js. Now if I type that, you can see a Phantom.js prompt appear. That's an indication that the Phantom.js is available in the environment for me. With that said, you can go ahead and do a Control-C at this point and cancel it. Right now, let's go back to our Windows Cucumber scenarios. What you're looking at here is the web element operations.feature, one of the features we have used in the basic tutorial, and we are going to execute the same feature file now using Phantom.js. A quick trick would first be to parameterize the browser value, and so the way you can do that is you can go to the before hook in the hooks.rb, and you can write this code here where you would retrieve the environment variable browser and you will set it to Chrome if the environment variable is null, and if it is not, you will just assign it to whatever value it contains, and then you would instantiate the water browser using the environment browser. So this gives us a flexibility and configurability to specify the browser at execution time. Alright, so with that said, let's see how we would go ahead and execute this. I'm going to execute this from the command line first. So I'll go to this path, which is Selenium Framework Water Cucumber Template Master, which I've already opened it. And here, the way I would execute this is I would say Cucumber, then pass my environment variable browser. In my case, I'm going to say Phantom.js, and I want to execute web element operations.feature. Let me go ahead and execute this. So if I hit enter, at this time, had it been Chrome Firefox, we would have seen the browser pop up and the element operations being performed. If we go back to what these scenarios were doing, right, the scenarios were hitting the Practice Selenium website and they were filling in the form um, which we have seen in the basic tutorial under web element operations. So the same is being done now, but it is being done headless, meaning there is no display output for it. It's being executed by Phantom.js through a driver called Ghost driver. All of the details have already been mentioned on the Selenium WebDriver advanced tutorial. This topic belongs to the advanced tutorial. So what we are looking at is, it's executing headless. Now there is another way to execute this, without the command line, and the way you would go ahead and do that is in the cucumber.yaml. You can go ahead and specify, right, browser equal to, right, Phantom.js. It's exactly the same what we are doing, where the cucumber options will be loaded and this environment variable will be available to us. In this case, we don't have to specify this way, where we will specify the browser equal to Phantom.js. All we would have to do is right click on the feature file and then run, and automatically, since the default profile would be picked up, the environment variable browser equal to Phantom.js also would be picked up. Okay, so that is a quick video on how we go about executing headless testing. I believe this would help the execution on the CI servers immensely, because we generally don't have the display output configured on continuous integration servers in enterprise environments. Thank you very much for watching this video. We will close this down now.